The lights didn't flicker, they didn't fade, they just stopped, no warning, no sound, and within hours, one simple machine became more valuable than anything else on the street. It started like any normal morning, phones charging, fans spinning, screens glowing with endless noise, then silence. At first, no one panicked, probably a short outage. Maybe maintenance. People waited, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, still nothing. No electricity, no signal, no internet. By afternoon, something felt wrong. Shops closed early, traffic lights went dark, elevators stopped mid-floor, and the worst part, no one knew why. No news, no updates, no answers, just silence. Night came faster than usual, without streetlights. The city felt unfamiliar, strange, almost forgotten. People gathered outside their homes, talking, guessing, worried. Some tried generators, but fuel ran low. Others lit candles, but candles don't last long. And then came the real problem: water. Without electricity, pumps stopped working, no water tanks refilling, no pressure in pipes. One by one, taps ran dry. Now it wasn't just an inconvenience, it was survival. Day 2, phones were dead, power banks empty, even the loudest voices went quiet. No distractions, no updates, just reality. That's when people started noticing something. At the end of the street, behind an old, rusted gate, there was a soft, steady sound echoed through the silence, not loud, not aggressive, just constant, a rhythm. People got curious, they walked closer, and then they saw it, a man calmly working beside a machine, turning, pumping, adjusting, and water was flowing, clean water, fresh, unlimited, while every house nearby had empty buckets. This one machine kept working, no wires, no electricity, just motion, human motion. At first, people hesitated, then one person asked, "Can we take some water?" The man looked up, paused, then nodded. That moment changed everything. By evening, a line had formed, buckets, bottles, containers. People waited patiently, no arguments, no rush, because they understood, this wasn't just water, this was hope. But here's the strange part: that machine, it had always been there, for years, ignored, overlooked, almost forgotten. Before the outage, people laughed at it, old-fashioned, useless. Why not just use electricity? But now, it was the only thing still working. Tension builds. Day 3, more people arrived, from nearby streets, then nearby blocks. Word spread. Without phones, just voices: this house has water. That machine still works. And suddenly, one simple device became the center of an entire community. The man didn't charge money, didn't ask for anything, but people started helping anyway. One brought food, another brought tools, someone fixed the broken gate, someone else cleaned the area, because they. But not everyone was calm. Some people worried, what if it breaks? What if it stops? Because if it did, everything would fall apart. So they started protecting it, taking turns, watching, maintaining, learning how it worked, because now, this wasn't just his machine, it belonged to everyone. On the 4th day, something unexpected happened. The machine stopped. Silence. The same silence that had taken over the city returned again, this time closer, more personal. People gathered quickly, whispers turned into fear. Is it broken? Can it be fixed? The man examined it, carefully, slowly, no panic. Minutes felt like hours. Then he looked up, and said something simple: I need help. Not money, not tools, people. so they stepped forward, one held the handle, another adjusted the parts, someone followed instructions, carefully, together, and then, the machine moved again, slow at first, then steady. Returned again, this time. Closer, more personal, people gathered quickly, whispers turned into fear. Is it broken? Can it be fixed? The man examined it, carefully, slowly, no panic. Minutes felt like hours, then he looked up, and said something simple, I need help. Not money, not tools, people, so they stepped forward, one held the handle, another adjusted the parts, someone followed instructions, carefully, together, and then, the machine moved again, slow at first, then steady. Then, on the seventh day, the electricity came back, lights flickered on, fans started spinning, phones buzzed to life, everything returned. Just like before, but something had changed. People didn't rush back inside immediately, they didn't forget, because they had seen what happens when everything you depend on disappears, and they had learned something powerful. Sometimes, the most important thing in your life is the one you stop noticing. That quiet machine still stood there. Not because it needed electricity, but because it didn't, and maybe that's the real lesson. In a world full of complex systems, the simplest things might be the ones that save you. So ask yourself, if everything stopped tomorrow, what would still work? Because when the lights go out, you don't need everything, you just need the one thing that still does.